Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the AFC Championship here in the Miami Dolphins franchise. Well, one of the 2019 quarterbacks today will be going to the Super Bowl. Will it be Joe Burrow or will it be Tua Tagovailoa? Well, here it is. We've waited all season to get to this point, and this is the game we've been waiting for. A team that we've already beat, we're familiar with. We now face them with a chance to go to the Super Bowl to face either the Seattle Seahawks or the Carolina Panthers, now on top of the NFC. Now, we have a bunch of upgrades, and coming into this game, we're going to need all of it because this is a very tough Bengals team. Joe Burrow has a lot of weapons to play with. He is not only one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now, but he is also touting one of the best receiving corps in the NFL. Not only do they have Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, and all those other guys, and T. Higgins, but they also signed Devontae Adams in the offseason. I mean, this is the best receiving corps in the NFL right now, and they are just getting started at this point. Now, even on defense, they have a couple of good pieces, including the former Miami Dolphin and Emmanuel Ogbah. Now, we let him go in free agency, and it was kind of a mistake because we went after Von Miller, and we did not get Von, but by the time we wanted to go back to Ogbah, he was already signed with the Dolphins. I mean, with the Bengals. It was just a little too late. They also have Trey Hendrickson on the opposite side, so they have two very good defensive ends. And coming into this game, we're going to be a little short-handed. Jerome Baker is shaken up with an abdominal tear coming off of last game. So we'll see if we can replace him on defense. Let's get this game underway. As here we go. We are back at home. We defeated the number 2 seed in the playoffs last round, and now we are at number 3. So we get a home game here in the championship. And the Chiefs lost, so we will take on the Bengals. Joe Burrow out at quarterback. We will see how this goes. The first play of the game is going to be a handoff, much like last game to Derrick Henry. This one will go to Joe Mixon. It's a gain of 3 yards. Now, Mixon is an 1,000-yard receiver, or a 1,000-yard rusher, I should say. Here's a pass play, and it's a sack. Darius Howard, how about our first-round pick last season, coming through here in the AFC Championship, bringing it to a 3rd and 19. Jalen Phillips just absolutely destroys the right tackle, and forcing Joe Burrow to get rid of it quickly. It's going to be a 3-and-out here for our defense. Tua, 5,200 yards in the regular season, 32 touchdowns, his career high in both. Looking for that big extension. We'll see if he can get it. Hand off to Terrence Pitt-Howard to start out the offensive possession, and that's going to be Trey Hendrickson right away in the backfield. It's going to be tough sledding to run the ball today. So 2nd and 12, play action fake this time. Tua throws on the run. He had Antonio Brown, and he will miss him. That's going to bring it to the 35 for a 3rd and 12. Tua throws across the middle. There's Andy Isabella. He's going to have the catch for a gain of 15 yards. Isabella, another great addition to this squad. And now here we go across the 50. Gaskin into the game. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That's Waddle, who was wide open. Tua just missed him. 3rd and 4 this time. Here is Tua looking to the right side. He's going to have a man, that's Gaskin, who is going to have that one at the first down sticks and a little bit more. And Emmanuel Ogbah is shaken up on that play. So 1st and 10 now. Here's a carry to left side. Great blocking. Terrence Pitt-Howard to the outside. Gain of 20 on that carry. And he gets pushed out of bounds by Jesse Bates to the 15, but it's going to be a 1st down. And now we're inside the red zone. Handoff. Terrence Pitt-Howard trucking through a defender and gets to about the 7. And how about these last couple of runs by TPH? Great blocking up front. 2nd and 2. Handoff right behind Robert Hunt. It's going to be a touchdown. Our 2 guards, Solomon Kindley and Robert Hunt, are so good. And they have improved quite a bit. Look at the push we get from our offensive line. I mean, we are just moving the defensive line, and that's going to be a 7-0 game. So here is Joe Mixon backing onto the field. There is a Landon Roberts trying to go for the ball. It's going to be a gain of about 6. That brings it to a 3rd and 2 eventually. Hand off to Joe Mixon. He picks up another gain of 4. It's going to be a 1st down. Now we're going to be really looking to replace Jerome Baker in the middle of our field. So we put Chris Barnes there, and also we added a little bit of Trey Boston sprinkled in there. You can see him in that nickel position. As here's a pitch out to left side. This is going to be Joe Mixon breaking a tackle. He's out to the second level. He gets pushed out of bounds at about the 29. Could have been a little more if he would have stayed in bounds, and that one will be a big-time run, the longest of the day. So now they're just at the 27. Here's a handoff to the backup running back. That's going to be Culver. And there is Trey Boston on the stop. He gets his first playing time of the season, really. So here's a 3rd and 6, throw to the sideline. That's caught by T. Higgins. He keeps both feet in bounds. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. So now here they go with 5 wide out here. Hayden Hurst and Culver in the slot this time. Here is Burrow throwing out to the backup running back. That's Culver who steps out of bounds. Only a gain of 2. Burrow is 5 of 5 to start this game now for a 3rd and goal. Throw to the back of the end zone over a Landon Roberts. Is going to be a touchdown. And that's going to be Tyler Boyd who's open for his first score of the day. So many weapons to be guarding on this Cincinnati Bengals offense. So at our own 29, we start the next drive here. Tie ball game. Tua throws to the left side. He's going to have Antonio Brown, but they are going to call illegal forward pass. Now, I hope Madden going into the next Madden, probably not going to fix it this time, but going into the next Madden, we'll fix that flag. That flag is definitely called wrong in the game, just like intentional grounding is. Here's a 2nd and 14. Here's a throw to the right side. That's going to be Gesicki. He has the catch. He gets a little bit of the yardage back. Bringing it to a 3rd and 8. Tua in the pocket. Under pressure, throws, and that's going to be incomplete. 3 of 6 to start this game for Tua. And here come the Bengals offense back out onto the field. So here is Burrow under center at the 22. Stretch play to the right side. That's going to be Culver. He breaks a tackle and does get taken down from behind by Jalen Phillips, the 2nd-year defensive end. 2nd and 3. Play action fake now. It looks like he's going to throw across the middle. That's Culver again, who throws a stiff arm still on his feet. That was a risky throw, but Burrow is perfect so far. 7 of 7 to start this game. So Culver remains in the game now. Here's a handoff, and that one will be a stop in the backfield. Christian Wilkins, who had a sack last game. That's a loss of 2 yards. So at the 42 now, 2nd and 12. Burrow throws to the sideline, caught, and that one will be just about a gain of 2. That brings it to a 3rd and 8. Here is Burrow in the pocket again at the 46. Throws to the sideline. It's Culver again. He catches that one, but he's just short of the first down sticks. So they will actually punt that one away, bringing it to a next drive. Here is a strip sack, and that's going to be put on the ground, picked up by Sam Hubbard. Let's take a look at this play. It looks like Braden McKenzie just got pushed back into the quarterback, and it looks like the defensive end, that's not Agba there, just got a hand in there and stripped it away. So now the Bengals are set up with great field position at the 11. We had fumble issues last game as well. Here's a throw to the right side. Good play. Marcus Humblecut. That's the first incompletion of the day for Burrow. Culver, hand off the middle, and that's going to be a gain of about 6 to the 5 now, bringing it to a 3rd and 4. 3 wide receivers to the right side. Burrow under pressure. He goes down. Darius Howard, his 2nd sack of the game. We've been waiting on this all season long. He's been very good, but not this good. His 2nd sack of the evening. So here we go at the 19. Throw to the right side. That is going to be incomplete after the Bengals settle for 3 on their last drive. Tua has missed 4 passes so far of his 7 attempts. That one's going to be a handoff. Terrence Pitt Howard getting a couple of yards back. That brings it to a 3rd and 7. We're going to run Waddle in motion on this play. Hopefully get an open drag route across the middle. Tua has him open. He tries to hit him, and it's going to be incomplete. Tua has just been off today. I don't know if it's jitters or playing Joe Burrow or what. So here is Cincinnati backing onto the field. Here is Chris Evans into the game. That's going to be a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Handoff. Evans again breaking a tackle. He's across the 50, now at the 38. A first down run for the Bengals. So now they line up with 2 wide receivers to the right side. Draw play. There is a nice stop, and that is Raekwon Davis with the stop in the backfield. That brings it to the 41 now for a 3rd and 13. Pressure up the middle, and he goes down. It's Howard's 3rd sack of the first half. He is absolutely abusing the center and guard that are blocking him. Crazy production from Darius Howard. We've been waiting for this for a while, and now here we go back on offense. Here's a handoff, and Terrence Howard starts out the next drive with an excellent run, gain of 16 yards. Across the 50 now, handoff. Myles Gaskin checks in. Another great run, gain of 8. We're going to keep trying to run this ball now, but here we're going to pass on a 3rd and short, catch him off guard, and Tua cannot make the throw. I have no idea what's going on with Tua today. That's going to bring it to a 4th and 2 at the 38. We're just out of field goal range, and we're going to go for this here. We're going to hand the ball off. Gaskin on the 4th down, and DJ Reader splits. And that one will be a stop on 4th down for the Bengals. And this high-powered offense is back out onto the field. The Bengals with the 3-point lead now with about 35 seconds left to drive. Pressure on the right side. It's going to be a sack. Jalen Phillips gets to the quarterback, and Andrew Van Ginkel cleans it up. And that one will actually bring us into halftime. The Bengals don't try at all. And that's going to be a 10-7 game at half. I'm surprised. The Bengals' lack of aggressiveness could come back to bite them here at the end of the first half. And now as we start the second, we start out with the ball. Tua in the pocket, pressure right up the middle. He goes down. The ball is on the turf and is going to be picked up by Matt Paradis. And it's going to be a loss of 11 yards. And now here we are at our own 18 now for a 2nd and long after that sack. And here is Tua. 5 wide receivers out there. He's going to throw deep. He's got Lynn Bowden open, and he's behind the defense. Mike Hilton gets beat. It's a touchdown. How about that throw, and who expected Lynn Bowden to get that? You saw all of the coverage on the left side of the field because our best receivers and tight ends were over there. But then Lynn Bowden comes into the game in the playoffs and makes the biggest catch of his career. 14-10 game here for the Dolphins. Throw to the right side. T. Higgins makes a man miss, and he's off to the races. He still can't be brought down. Byron Jones eventually runs him down at the 44, a big-time gain. They definitely needed that on offense. So Burrow under center this time. Handoff. This is going to be to Chris Evans again, and he picks up a gain of 5 yards. At the 40-yard line this time is going to be a handoff to Evans. He picks up another nice run and another 1st down. Who needs Joe Mixon, I guess, when the progressive fatigue glitch is on? So here's Burrow, handoff. Evans again, another big hole. He's got a 1st down and more. He gets to about the 17-yard line, maybe the 18, and it's another big run. Another 1st down on this drive for the Bengals. They just keep running the ball. Evans again. Inside the 10 is going to be a tackle at the 6 and a 1st down. 8 carries for 73 yards for Evans. That's going to bring him to a 2nd and goal at the 2. Here's a handoff. Now they sub out Evans, and it will be a tackle at about the 1-yard line. That's going to be Cox. So now that brings it to a 3rd and goal. Joe Mixon does check back in. He gets to the 1 and dives in. Touchdown. That one will be the first carry of the game since the first quarter for Joe Mixon. Because of that glitch, I hate it so bad. You guys don't even know. But now it's going to be a 3-point game here for the Dolphins, or for the Bengals, I should say. So here's Gesicki now getting open in his first notable catch of this game. He wasn't really busy last game either, but he does get the 1st down. So here is Terrence Howard, a nice play up the middle. That one's going to be a gain of 9 yards. 9 carries for 73 yards for Terrence Howard. We're going to run the ball again. Stretch play. Nice blocking to the right side. TPH has space. He gets to about the 42. 87 yards rushing for Terrence Howard. They cannot stop him. 8.7 yards per carry. So 1st and 10 now. Play action fake. Can it finally get going? There is Tua. He finds Gesicki. It's going to be a 1st down. 6 of 15 for Tua. He has just not thrown the ball well today, but he does not have a turnover, so I guess there's that. Handoff up the middle. That is going to be Terrence Pitt-Howard for a gain of 3. And that brings it to the 23-yard line. Here is Tua now under center. Quick throw to Waddle. He has it. He breaks the tackle. Going to be enough for the first down as well to the 13. And here we go inside the red zone. So here we go at the 13-yard line. Here is Tua throwing to left side. He's got Gesicki. He steps out of bounds at the 3. But a nice throw by Tua, finding Gesicki 3 times on this drive. So now it's going to be a 2nd and goal now at the 2. Handoff, TPH. He finds the space. It's a touchdown. There we go. We have the lead right back. The Bengals offense has been tough to stop today, but our pressure has been getting to Joe Burrow. Let's see if we can do it again on this drive. Jamar Chase running in motion this time. They're going to throw across the middle, though, to Hayden Hurst. That's going to be caught. That's actually Drew Sample into the game. Van Ginkel on the stop. So 3rd and 2. Quick throw to the right side, and that's going to be caught. Another tight end they have on the field, and that's going to be an injury timeout for Bishop Bamaye, the undrafted defensive tackle. He had a sack last game. So across the 50 already for the Bengals. Here is a throw across the middle. That's Devontae Adams, who gets his first catch since the first half, and that's going to be about a gain of 6. 4th quarter begins now. Joe Burrow driving on this drive. Here is a throw to the right side. That's going to be a block downfield by the guard. And look at this. It's going to be Cox with a big-time run. He is the fullback on their team, and he gets to about the 16. Boy, I hate this glitch because it's literally subbed out all of their running backs. They're now down to their fullback. Here is Burrow now. Moving, throwing, incomplete. 5 incompletions only for Joe Burrow. That brings it to a 3rd and 7. Let's see if he can convert here. Here is Burrow throwing. He's trying to throw it across the middle. He runs out of time, breaks the sack. He's still on his feet and eventually goes down. Darius Howard got to him, and he actually gets credit for the half sack on that one. And how about this game from Darius Howard? 3.5 sacks. And they settle for the field goal to make it a 1-point game. So we're going to start the next drive running the ball. Here is Terrence Pitt-Howard. Good pursuit by the defense. It's not going to be a gain of anything, bringing it to a 2nd and 10. At the 25, another carry. No, it's a play-action fake. Tua tries to get out of the pocket, but he can't. He should have stayed in the pocket. Malik Reed gets to him. It's a loss of 13 yards. So 3rd and 23 at their own 12 for the Dolphins. Trips to the right side. Tua running out of time. He just gets rid of it. Incomplete. He almost got sacked on that play. That one would have been disastrous. So the Cincinnati Bengals get possession right back after a good defensive stand. Here's a throw to left side. Jamar Chase on the sideline. They will call that a catch. I'm not sure he got both feet in bounds, but they will give it to him. We can't afford to lose a timeout, so we are going to let the play run here. 2nd and 2. Throwing to left side is Burrow. He's got Adams for a short gain. Adams hasn't been too busy in this game. So Adams and Chase wide to the right side. Here's Burrow throwing one-on-one to Chase, and it's worked in the regular season, and that one it's not going to. Eric Rowe on the interception, but he was out of bounds. So 2nd and 10 this time. It's Cox, the fullback, handoff up the middle, and he's got a gain of 9. Wow, that hole is wide open, bringing it to a 3rd and 1. Stretch play. Once again, we hit him hard, but it's going to be a first down anyway. Eric Rowe was there. So here they are at the 25-yard line now. Here is Burrow under center, throwing to the right side. He's got Drew Sample, and that one will be another first down for the Bengals. They're driving with under 4 minutes to go. So here is Chase in the slot. They're going to hand off to Cox again. He gets taken down, but that's going to be a gain of 3. That's going to bring it to a 3rd and 4. They're going to hand off again to Cox. He's got space, but he tries to wiggle his way forward. He gets to the 9. It's going to be a 4th and 2. What will the Bengals do? Will they go for it? No. They decide to settle for 3, making it just a 2-point game. 2 minutes to go for Tua. Can he drive down and get into field goal range to win this game? Here's the first throw of this drive. That's going to be a catch. Gesicki has had a lot of activity today. That will be a first down. 2-minute warning. So here is Tua now. 3 wide receivers to the right side. He throws short to Gaskin out of the backfield. And Gaskin's going to put the ball on the ground, but actually the knee was down, so they will go and review that one. It will be just a gain of 5 yards. For some reason, the momentum bar still goes up for the other team, though. 2nd and 5. Pressure right up the middle. Tua gets out of that. He does scramble to the left side and steps out of bounds for a gain of 7. That was almost close to a huge loss, but this drive is still alive. At our own 45, Tua throws to the right side. That one's caught. Antonio Brown gets out of bounds as well. And it will be a first down catch and run. So at the 40, we need about 10 more yards. Here's a throw across the middle. That's caught by Gesicki. He gets to the 24. A flag on the play, and it's going to be holding. It's coming back. That was the one play we needed just to get into field goal range. We're back at the 50 now for a 1st and 20. Here is Tua moving. He had a man open. He will take it himself and get back to about the 41. He gets pushed out of bounds. At least it stops the clock. 2nd and 11 now at the 41-yard line. Here is Tua throwing to the sideline. It's going to be caught by Gaskin, but they will say he did not have both feet in bounds. So we will still be at a 3rd and 11 now at the 41. Tua, play action fake. He throws deep. He's got Antonio Brown all alone on a linebacker, and Tua cannot throw an accurate pass. That's going to bring it to a 4th and 11. We have to go for it here. We're out of field goal range. Here is Tua in the pocket. Throws, and he gets hit on the throw. It's going to be incomplete. Spurlock gets to him. He was a 1st-round draft pick of the Bengals last season, and he gets to the quarterback. And now, 3 timeouts left. We have to come up with a stop. 1st and 10, carry up the middle. This is going to be Cox, a stop, and we will call the timeout. That's a gain of about 3. 2nd and 7 once again. Let's see if they will run the ball. They probably will. Hand off up the middle. Barnes tries to stuff the hole, but it's going to be Melvin Ingram who gets him tied up. They will get another gain of 3, bringing it to a 3rd and 4. Handoff to the right side. Cox gets to the outside, and he gets to the 1st down marker, and the Cincinnati Bengals will advance to the Super Bowl over the home team Miami Dolphins. Wow, what an ending to that game. The holding call on our offensive line, bringing that Gesicki catch and run back. We were into field goal range with a chance to win it, and just the little things hurt you. We will lose here in the AFC Championship to Joe Burrow. And Tua loses once again to Burrow in another big game. And Burrow is playing for a chance to get his 1st ring at the NFL level. Terrence Bidhowden ran for 2 touchdowns, 14 for 94, 6.7 yards per carry. We definitely could have ran the ball on that last drive, but we were throwing the ball well. It's just that one penalty. Gaskin had it for the 1st down and brought us back. Tua didn't have a great day throwing the ball. Don't get me wrong. But in the second half, he was a lot better. But it just wasn't enough. The Bengals stay on top, and they will advance. They upset the Chiefs. Now they upset us on the road. They're just road killers in this playoffs. But how about Darius Howard? He had 3.5 sacks. That's a career high in a game for him. Jalen Phillips had 1. Wilkins also had a half sack as well. But our season will be coming to an end here in season number 2. T. Higgins led them 4 for 52. Adams only had 4 for 28. Our defensive secondary played extremely well. Howard gets an upgrade, and that will end the season. And now, just like that, our mindset has to shift. We were thinking about Super Bowl, but now it's all about getting better for next year. A lot of head coaches got fired. You see Vic Fangio got fired. Kyle Shanahan got fired. Robert Saleh gets fired from the Jets. I guess rightfully so. They are the worst team in the league. They will have the #1 pick in the upcoming draft. And then John Gruden gets fired from the Raiders. And then Pete Carroll retires. He was actually the head coach of the Washington football team. So I don't know what the plan is here for the offseason, what we really need to improve. Our offense was actually very, very good. I think the one spot on offensive line that could improve is left tackle, and that's just because Austin Jackson gave up a lot of sacks. But he was good in some games, but then some games he was just bad. I do want to see him improve. I'm not sure if we'll replace him, but I'm actually kind of content with our offensive line. We played extremely well. We had a bunch of Pro Bowlers. Andrew Van Ginkel, you see right there. For some reason, Trayvon Roberts was a kick returner. I have no idea how, but he makes it to the Pro Bowl, I guess, as well. The Panthers end up beating the Seahawks 24-17, so this playoff is going to be Sam Darnold versus Joe Burrow. Fun fact, Sam Darnold is actually younger than Joe Burrow. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but Sam Darnold was actually very young at USC. He was drafted as a 20-year-old. He wasn't even 21. So we'll see what happens here in the Super Bowl. I think next episode, what I'm going to do is do a NFL draft preview. I want to go over all of the renamed prospects that we have that you guys submitted, and then also show the Super Bowl as more of a highlight type of game. As we did last year, we showed Justin Fields winning his first ring as a rookie. So we'll see if Joe Burrow can pull off this historic playoff run, beating two great teams on the road. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. We'll be back here next year, but we have some work to do. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I'm about my pledge. I'm decked up on blue bills, and I won't stop until the cash pit look like fall leaves in the backfield. Tell her out of my face if she coming with that bull. Quick to say my piece, I'm so after school special. She brainy, but them jeans looking like